Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team. We are heading into the Spa Belgian Grand Prix, and it's been quite a ride so far. The car is at its best that it can be, and George Russell is currently P3 on the driver's standings. We are still miles away from everyone else, 100 points between myself and Lando Norris, who is in P2. So let's hope for a good result today. George Russell secured a P8 at the Spielberg circuit, so please do go over and watch that video if you haven't yet. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of people have gone over to watch the previous video by now, but that was the tightest finish, 2,000th of a second between myself and Gasly, who got P1 in Austria. So let's hope we don't make that mistake again this time around. So today is the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's hope we can add to the trophy cabinet. Season break is just up ahead, so let us encounter the season break. If you guys haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 40 subscribers on the channel, and your support would be greatly appreciated. 62% of you are not subscribed to this channel at this time, so please do consider subscribing. It's that red button down below, and also hit the notification bell next to it so you are notified when the video goes live. Also, leave a like on this video if you're liking it so far. It's all free, so that'll be a great support for the channel. Let's get on with the video. Welcome to qualifying at the Belgian Grand Prix. Now we are going to continue and head on into the qualifying session to make sure that we get pole position again like last time. Just making sure we don't blunder it like we did at Austria. So we're going to let everyone drive, set their times, and then we'll try and get at least the top 10, or if not a top 5. Trying to make sure that we progress into the next round and until Q3 pretty much. Here we go, coming up to the bus stop chicane. Nice little braking zone there. Let's see where we are. Ooh, P13. That's not looking good. Here we go. A lot better now. We're in P4, there we go, that's more like it. P4 for the taking right now. So we're gonna go back into the garage and rest out the rest of Q1. We should be through to the next round of qualifying. Indeed we are. P4 it is for us with a 138.2. We're just 4 tenths away from Lance Stroll, who's at pole, or right now in pole for Q1. George Russell in P8, so he's a little slow again. Matsushita, Magnussen, Giotto, Aitken, Latifi, and De Vries get knocked out of Q1, so let's head on into Q2. Here we go, up to the bus stop chicane. Here we go. Let's see. P13, not good enough. Maybe we do need to be on softs. Looking like a fastest lap here. Yeah, sure. Go over the curve. Let's see. Fastest lap. Nice. There we go. Alright, we're going into the garage. Don't need to do anything. We were on mediums, by the way. Medium compound tire, fastest lap. That's a win in my book. We're going to see out the rest of the qualifying session here. Alright, so there we go. We topped the leaderboard with a 138.213. 800th behind us is Lando Norris in the McLaren, and George Russell is in P9 on the mediums. So he is 5 tenths slower than us on those mediums. Don't know where his race pace has gone. Ocon, Leclerc, Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Sainz, and Albon get knocked out in Q2, so let's head on into Q3 to place for the race.
We've got a situation at the moment. Seems like something's off with the fuel injection system. We're looking into it, but we're going to be out of action for a few minutes.
Oh well, whatever. We will skip repair time. 7 minutes gone, so we need to go out immediately. Try to set a lap here, because we lost a lot of time. 8 minutes or so, 7 minutes or so out of 12, 11. It's not good. We need to set a time quick. Hopefully it's a good lap. Doesn't look like we're gonna get pole, but we're gonna get a decent lap time in. Let's see where we are. think that was a decent improvement. P9. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep, it's not looking good. It is P9 for us, just ahead of Guan Yu Zhou, but George Russell gets P4, so that's a bit of an up. So we'll see. We will see what we can do. It's all about strategy, all about race pace on the day of the race. So let's see how far up the grid we can weave ourselves up to, and hopefully we can get a podium.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, the race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan favourite circuit. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put it, there really is no place quite like Spa. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, with Lance Stroll alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Russell, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Schumacher, Hamilton, the captain, and Alexander Albon, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Daniel Kvyat, and De Vries, Aitken, Giotto, and Guan Yu Zhou. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Kevin Magnussen, Matsushita, Leclerc, Ocon, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Quite an interesting number of drivers taking grid penalties today, but we start P9 regardless, I believe. Let's edit our strategy. Mediums to hards seem to be the proposed strategy. Seems like mediums to hards are the best strategy at the moment. We will see what happens. Maybe a safety car, maybe some kind of VSC, or I don't know, something may happen that will help us adjust the strategy a little maybe. So let us go with 22 laps of fuel maybe. Just stay on even terms, or should we go we'll go light on the car actually, because lighter car means a faster car. So let's start the race here. Alright, getting ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. 5 red lights in Spa, and away we go. Lock up. Did we take wing damage? No, we didn't. U-Rouge is an absolute mess. Come on. Whoa, okay. The Mercedes is gone. Went on a side. Got pit maneuvered almost. Gasly again. Let's go. Ah, we went off. We lost the back end for a moment. Let's really push it here, mate. Alright, George Russell ahead on mediums. P4 for him. We're just behind him in P5. It's looking good for us. Good for Sue Elite Racing. That was a poor exit out of the bus stop chicane. Oh, there goes Lewis or Gasly. Oh, why did he slow down all of a sudden? Don't know what happened to Gasly, he just slowed down. Oh, we had a slide there. That was dangerous, but we kept the car. Russell is 6.3 ahead of us, 6.2. 6 seconds. We are catching on the straights. but we are squabbling a little too much. That's why the cars ahead are that much faster than us. Alright, we got some pit stoppers.
Gap to the car in front is 4.2 seconds.
Russell is really pulling away, man. That's insane. Rouge taken nicely, but car behind us, Albon, is literally a second away on soft. We're gonna adjust our strategy, go a little long on these mediums, try and fit some soft compound tires on. Whoa, I think Bottas just slammed into us, but we're both okay, I think. Ooh, I think Bottas may have snapped off a piece of his wing or something, because Lando Norris is steamrolling past him. And he might attack us soon. So let's really try and push here. Driver behind. Driver behind.
Norris behind. Our gap behind is 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:43.1.
Oh dear. Lando Norris might be in for the win here. I should have signed Norris then instead of Russell. I don't know. Ooh, Matsushita's out.
They are out of the race. Caution.
VSC deployed. Alright.
Is out. Reduce speed and maintain. Green flag.
Alright.
Green flag. We're racing again.
Perfect timing. Let's go. One more lap and then we're boxing for softs. Come on now. We can do it. Come on, I believe in you. We're losing control of the car sometimes, so we just gotta be careful. We're losing grip. Let's see what happens. We're going on to softs. Russell's on hard, so we can easily overtake him, I think. Let's see if we can get Verstappen and all the cars ahead. We have 7 laps. I don't know. It seems like the most I can do is a podium. Or, I don't even know if I can do a podium. Come on, faster. 3.2 seconds, guys. What is that? Here we go. Let's try and overtake Hamilton here. This is our out lap. Let's see if we can get him here. Maybe the bus stop chicane is a possibility. Here we go, DRS, Rich, everything engaged, trying to get Lewis Hamilton. Soft versus mediums, who's gonna win this? All around the outside. Of course, these soft compound tires are gonna win that one. Thank you very much, goodbye.
Nice work. That brings you up.
Albon next. Alright, we stole the fastest lap off of Alex Albon.
The race. Caution. Caution.
Oh, there's a yellow flag ahead. What is that all about?
Caution. Yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Ooh, Albon has problems.
Some information on Albon. They're retiring from the race. Okay, clear.
Alright, it's our teammate in P4 that we're fighting now. Penultimate lap up Rouge right now. We are slightly off the pace of George Russell, and I think we're gonna have to settle for P5 unless there is a retirement up ahead for Norris or Lance Stroll or Verstappen, which I highly doubt. Really putting pressure on the others by driving really well so far. Really pushing the car. Ooh, Lando Norris just stole the fastest lap off of us. Bummer. And here crumbles our dominance in the driver standings. Our trophy cabinet is not getting another trophy today. Sadly it's P5, but it's solid points today, which is what's important. A little unlucky today to get P5. Final couple turns. Lando Norris sets the fastest lap once more at the end just to rub salt on our wounds. It's not the best performance from us today, but we'll regroup, go again next time. We'll have to settle for P5 at the Belgian Grand Prix. Damn it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Brilliant stuff from McLaren today. What a superb victory. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Our winning drivers are on their way to the podium right now. It's been a fantastic race for McLaren, that's for sure, and no doubt they'll be celebrating tonight.
Lando Norris did exceptionally well to get pole, and Lance Stroll gets P2 with Verstappen in P3. None of us racing on the podium, but hopefully next time around. It wasn't the best of Grand Prix weekends. Couldn't get pole, and it is what it is. So here are the results of the Belgian Grand Prix. Lando Norris, Stroll and Verstappen round out the podium positions, with George Russell and myself rounding out 4th and 5th place. We were almost on the same pace, George Russell being slightly slower with a 139.5 being his best, and myself having a 139.47. So that's about 3/10 off of each other, 300, sorry. So that's not all too bad. He was on similar pace, but sadly he couldn't make any positions. As you see, he started 4th and finished 4th. Gasly with the fastest lap in 6th. Hamilton, Sainz, Kvyat and Schumacher round out the points positions. Guan Yu Zhou, Leclerc, Bottas, Ocon, Giovinazzi, Giotto, Latifi, De Vries, Aiken and Magnussen round out the finishing squad, with Albon and Matsushita not finishing the race. So let's take a look at the standings, where we are still in the lead, but the gap is now 85 instead of 100, which was before the race weekend. George Russell still 105 points away, but just 20 points behind Lando Norris. That gap is slightly growing again, so let's hope that George Russell gets a couple good Grand Prix in the near future. We're still in the lead with 257 points on the constructor standing side, 73 points to Red Bull and 93 to McLaren. McLaren really punching it today, so hopefully they can secure P3 come the end of the season. It is round 10 of 16 after all, so we are coming down to the closing stages of the season. Bit of a shame that we got P9 for the starting position on race day. Our qualifying lap time wasn't great. We were trying to push the car as best as we could, but there was some issue with the grip of the car. We lost grip a couple times, so I don't know what that was all about. Maybe the car is a little too strong to the setup that I was running. I was running a time trial setup, so that means it works on the current F1 cars, but my team car is already like 25%, maybe 30% stronger than that of a regular F1 car in the game, so it might have been that, I don't know, but we did perform quite well, getting up to P5 or something in the early stages of the race, colliding with a couple of the other drivers a couple times because they just bumped into me, not giving me space sometimes. So bit of a shame that they had to go through that measure to try and overtake me, but we just persevered. We stuck our elbows out, tried to push them away, tried to push them off to the side away from the racing line, so I think it worked out to the best of our ability. Towards the end we were pretty much in P5 for the most of the race. Soft compound tire strategy worked well. We converted into the soft compound tire just in time, and I think we had some race pace. Got lucky with Albon not finishing as well. That was the Belgian Grand Prix. I think the next one is Italy and Monza, so please be sure to stick around for that. So thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when the next video goes live. 62% of you are not subscribed, as I mentioned earlier, so please do consider subscribing using the red button so that you're alerted when my next video goes up, and also ring that notification bell to be alerted immediately. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and as always, please take care of yourselves and have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
So what, you just use me.